Hey, check that. Go.
Walker. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
And after that short run, it puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Ready up.
Trying to cash in on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal.
Get up.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
At their own 35-yard line.
Come on, set. 50, green. Ready.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ready.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6.
Set, hut. 45, wide. Set.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Let's go. Set.
On the ground, here's the first carry for Marshawn Lloyd. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 25-yard line.
Blue check. Check, set. Black, 95. Hut.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Packers.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Seahawks 10-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Wilson. Touchdown, Packers.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that, come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
On the jump. Hey, smash Bronco. Ready.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. He'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. Finding space inside the 40. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks' 23-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
They'll go play action with Milroe. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Check, bounce. Let's go now.
Shotgun run now with Walker. He's taken down just shy of the 10. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Seattle.
Another big-time run right here, Mike, and it's pretty clear for everyone to see what the plan is for this drive. It's to turn around and continue to feed the back, because right now, the defense has no answers to stop him.
Gravity lying. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Mustang 19. Ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Milroe. That's caught. It's Kennesaw. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal.
Charbonnet going to try to pull his way in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Zach Charbonnet, touchdown Seahawks.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Meyer, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks are on top. It's now 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready, set.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Come on, ready.
Now Love, headed left, buying time. And that is incomplete. Took a shot here at the end of the quarter, but it comes up incomplete. One quarter down in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment.
On the ready.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Set.
Running is Jacobs. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Green Bay first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formation, using run game and pass, unmask the defense, and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
Heel slack. Hey, move. Set.
A 2nd down throw for Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Third and long.
Set.
From the gun, it's Love. He's going to look downfield once again. That is caught! And he will go all the way. Christian Watson, touchdown Packers. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35.
Ready up. Pass the 60. Check. Street. Go.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Bronco 18, Dragon 60. Ready.
Milroe throwing on 2nd down. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. He was looking for Kenneth Walker out of the backfield. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
And he will score! Touchdown, Seattle! works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a four-vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Nixon on the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the ready. Come on, set. Ready.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Second and 10.
6, set.
To throw is Love. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
And Mike, as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play? And then the play after that. Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
14. Michael Dixon, the kickoff.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He's going nowhere. Loses yardage on that play.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Ready, set.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down.
Ready, ready. 60 red. 60 red. Eagle blue. Check, huh?
Throwing is Love. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That's his first drive of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
At the 43-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Flex, cut, cut.
Here's Love to throw. This one is caught by Reed. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
On second down, Love. This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Black, 95. Set.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. Jawan Bentley there on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
7. 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Blue, 32.
In motion, Reed.
Ready?
Love gonna give it to Lloyd. And he's gonna pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
Come on, set. Set.
Here's Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty.
Black swap. Set hut. 10 black. Hut.
Now Jacobs. And a good run. He'll take it forward for 6 yards on first down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Set. 45. White. Ready.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple yards short on the marker. And bring up third down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
50. Green. Ready.
Trying to run it with Lloyd. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
I think if that rush would have failed, Mike, I think they would have had an interesting decision to make come fourth down, but that's all out the window now. Nice pickup, sets up first and goal.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. To throw is Love. Exiting the pocket right. He keeps it up, and he gets to the outside and takes it in. Jordan Love. Touchdown, Green Bay. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs could be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready up. Let's go now. Viking 18.
Now Milrow on first down. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. The run up the middle. It's Walker. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped at 26 seconds until the break.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
A 33-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it with the third quarter. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go, set. Blue, blue. Cut.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. And the ball out over the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there, and more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Ready.
On second down, Jacobs. Room to run at the 35. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
What a good run there. That's going to put him over 100 for today's game, Mike. And it just seems as the game goes on, this guy just seems to get better and better.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Set, ready.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Reek Woolen brings him down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 7.
Down. Black, 95. Ready.
On the toss, it's Ward. Peel it forward for maybe a yard. Javon Bentley there on the tackle.
Javon Bentley on the tackle. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
3rd and 5.
Black, let's go. Yellow, 22. Hey, blue. Set, cut.
Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Here we go. 45, White.
They'll go for it. Love. That one caught. He finds Golden. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. They get 29 yards. A big pickup on 4th down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Ready.
Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11.
Set, cut.
Now Love. There's a throw right side. To be incomplete. Tucker Craft was the intended receiver there. And that will lead to a second down.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
They'll run with Jacobs.
The handoff to Josh Jacobs. Brought down just shy of the goal line. A gain of 2. Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. McManus's kick is good. And the Packers will cut the lead from 6 down to 3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get free.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Hurt!
Here's a handoff to Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Get ready to spin, get ready to spin. Ready?
From the gun, it's Milrow. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Third and long.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 79 Broncos. Cup 19, Cup 19. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Digba, the intended receiver. And it's going to be fourth down.
Dixon to punt for the Seahawks.
To return, it's Nixon. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ready, set.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Here we go. Set. Punt.
Love to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. This one will be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Down, left, red. Red, 38, yellow, blue. Ready, ready.
Here's Love. Quick hitting slant there. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 4.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
A tough spot here. Third and long.
Ready, white, blue, 32. Ready,
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey. Ready.
On play action, Milrow. Off-balance throw. It's complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
From the 31, here comes a 2nd and a yard.
Here we go. Shot. Cougar 19. Hurt.
From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And he'll get a couple. Yards, and that's good enough for the 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Viking 18. Check him out. 18 Rattler.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds with the 1st down, but looks like this one might be coming back. They get the 1st round pick, the rookie, Gray Zabel.
Hawk 70, Hawk. Ready.
Milrow. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Yeah, so you can see the screenplay. The timing was just out of whack from the jump. So the key is, Mike, the running back has to stay in phase with his offensive line. If one of them gets out too fast or too slow, the back and the blocking don't marry up, and you see that's why he's taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Now Milrow. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Third and a long way to go.
Ready? Panthers to Cup 19! Cup 19!
Here's Milrow to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. He's got it! And he'll be marked down the 15-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. That goes for 58.
Pretty easy to see why he continues to be a main focal point for this offense throughout the entire game. That play not only extends the drive, but now they find themselves in plus territory and hope to come away with some points.
Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up. Now the point after try from Myers. The kick is good, and the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
Let's go now. Yellow, 43. Set.
They'll run it straight ahead. Here's Jacobs. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 9.
Ready. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and inches.
Third and inches.
Here we go. Here we go. 52 pull. 10 cycle. Cut.
Try to run it here with Jacobs. Hey, he's going to be close. Going to depend on the spot, but that looks a little short. It is short, and now it's 4th down.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
33, yellow, flag blue. Cut, cut.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100. Real.
Ready.
Real.
60 Vikes, Hurt, hurt. Ready.
On the handoff, this is Walker. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding.
Got it. Ready? Seven Pirates. Seven Pirates. Get it?
The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Cougar 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Now it's Milroe. That is caught. He finds Walker. The rookie from Alabama on target there. It is a first down.
That's good.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this two-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
10 through 11. Street. Street. Rig alert. Rig alert.
On 1st and 10, it's Milroe. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Second and 10.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go.
They go play action now with Milroe. That is brought in at the 10. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
Mustang 19. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Check smash. Check smash.
Here's Walker. He'll get a yard or two to the 8. Second and goal.
The 8-yard line. A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
Now here's second and goal.
Red. Lightning 18. Ready.
On the zone read, this is Milroe. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. They'll run with Walker. And signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. 4th and goal.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Seahawks will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Here's Nixon on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Yellow, line. Here we go.
Here's Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here's 2nd down.
Ready. Slide 60 red. 60 blue. White. Hut.
They'll drop the throw. Toward the outside. Catch made by Watson. Get about 6 before he's taken down. From the gut on 3rd down, it's Love. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the final minute, and it may just be enough to get them a victory.
So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the 1st down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do in this situation. Tackle him short of the chains, force the turnover on downs.
2nd and 11.
70 Timberwolves.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win here for the Seahawks. They will continue on in these playoffs. They're now 1 step away from a Super Bowl appearance. Have a tough one coming up next Sunday in the conference championship game. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Oaks. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Seahawks. As we say, so long from Seattle.